tell me what this is right here? Stick is the wrong answer. Anyone else? A long what? Twig is wrong.
A wand.
A wand is correct. Anyone else? Harry Potter wand, more specific, correct. Any other guesses? There's more than one right answer.
A magician wand.
Okay. Yes.
Sword.
A sword, correct. Sword and wand are correct. Stick and twig are wrong. Anybody else?
An arrow.
An arrow is correct. An arrow right to that girl's heart who was on in 7th grade, right? So you gave her the juice. Anyway, so or the water, I mean, not the juice. But anyway. No, buddy, you can't eat drink class, man. Couple rules. Sorry. Anyone else?
It's water. It's water.
You can't drink or eat in class. Thanks, brother. Anyway, I just dropped off my little 3-year-old niece to Geisler Elementary School today from preschool. If I were to go into a kindergarten class or a first grade class, and I would ask them, what is this? The main difference between them and you is twofold. Number one, every kid has his hand up. They want to answer me. And two, can anyone tell me what the most common answer would be in a lower kid class what this is? There is no most common answer. They're all that vividly and wildly different. And no one is going to say stick. But every year, when I do back to school night with your parents, I ask them this question: what is this? You know what the most common answer is? A stick. And they all say the same thing, which most of you said today. It's wrong. Artists understand something. A stick is never just a stick. They see what's deeper. It's not just a wand, or it's not just a lightsaber. It's a rocket ship. It's a fishing rod. It's a microphone. You know, it's a truck. It's a boat. It's a snake. It's a chopstick. It's a pogo stick. It's a raft. It's a long. It's anything and all things except a stick. And see, no one taught your younger self how to be brave and want to share, and no one taught your younger self how to be an artist, which means you have imagination and wonder and excitement. But you were taught how to stop being an artist. That's the difference. That's why your parents and you say stick, and the little kids say everything but a stick. You were all artists naturally. The official title of this class is Language Arts. And in order for us to teach language arts, we must treat you as artists, which we stopped doing in middle school. And so I want to try and help you grow back and reclaim your artistry. So you know a stick is never just a stick. You know, flashlights, no one puts light in a flashlight. The creators, it's already inside. You guys got to turn it on. And see, no one had to teach you to turn your light on. You did it naturally when you were young. You're full of excitement, of wonder, imagination, and creativity. And most of all, you loved yourself fully. And you did not care what others' opinion thought of who you are. And as you've aged, not only have you lost your creativity and your wonder and your imagination, you've lost your ability to love yourself. You've lost your ability to let your light shine. No one had to teach you to turn your light on. They taught you how to turn it off. And I'm going to try to teach you how to turn it back on again. Yesterday, I gave you all bouncy balls. We went outside and played these things. The most common thing I've heard so far from my classes is, what does it feel like and think like? Because that's what it means to be a writer. You're all writers. There's 3 prongs to being a writer. First and foremost is that I think and I feel, and it's worthy of being shared publicly. I think and I feel. I have the courage to share my thoughts and feelings publicly. And third, doing so will influence others and how they think and feel. That's what it means to be a writer. You have to write on a regular basis. It means I am a thinker who thinks and feels. That has value in it. I have the courage to share my thoughts and feelings publicly, and in doing so, I will influence and elevate how others think and feel as well. But as all artists know, not only is a stick never just a stick, anytime you share anything publicly, you're going to get ridiculed, you're going to get mocked, you're going to get made fun of. like the bouncy ball, you're going to get thrown down. It's a guarantee for all writers, any artist, but especially writers, you're going to be rejected. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when and how often. You know, on my back wall there, I keep a rejection letter from Chicken Soup for the Soul. I've been published in those books 12 times. I know how it feels like to walk into Target, to Barnes & Noble, and see my words on the shelf for sale. I know what it feels like to have my words being mailed out to every address in Fountain Valley, have strangers call me, write to me, stop me in the grocery store and say, hey Steve, your words help me today. Your words help me this month. It changed me how I'm dealing with a divorce or a death or how I parent or how I deal with a lot. It's a wonderful feeling. I've had strangers write to me from other states and other countries I've never even been to. My words have traveled there. And they've written to me telling me how much my writing has helped them. But I've also experienced the rejection letters. I've also had people who mock and make fun of me for the same writings that these people tell me helped and enriched and elevated their lives. So the question you need to ask yourself and answer is, who am I going to pay attention to? Who am I going to listen to? The people that say, oh, that sucks. Ha ha. Throw down the bouncy ball. Or those that say, you literally changed my life with your words. As I told you all year long, your words create your world. You see, it's not fun dealing with rejection. It's not fun dealing with mockery and ridicule. But it's part of the game. It's guaranteed. And we've got to remind ourselves that no one who feels good ever wants to make you feel bad. No one who has done more than you wants you to feel less about being you. So your critics, your haters, are people who are intimidated by you. And so you must remove anger towards them with compassion for them. It's those who can't do what you do that want to tell you you can't do it. But why would we ever listen to someone who doesn't even have the strength to love themselves, make us love ourselves less? That's foolish. But so many of us do that. But remember the bouncy ball, not only did you guys learn yesterday how to play and be carefree, you said, and worry-free. For the first time in high school, I heard you all say, oh, I didn't care what my peers thought of me or how I would be judged. I didn't have any worry about what's going to happen in fifth period, what happened yesterday. I was carefree. I was in the moment. I had no anxiety. I had no stress. I was childlike. I was creative. I was fun. Because you were playing. You were using your imagination. You were being childlike. We need to grow back, not grow back and embrace back. And wherever you threw the bouncy ball from, it bounced back higher from the level you threw it. And when you're a writer and you publish your words publicly, and you encounter this rejection or this mockery, it feels like you're falling. You're being thrown. But remember, you're bouncing back to a higher position than you were before when you dared to be an artist. Higher. You see, the struggle creates our success. And so the next time you think, oh, I don't think I'm the same person, the same place I used to be. Good. You're not being punished, you're being prepped. You're not being dropped. You're being launched. You're not being rejected, you're being redirected to a higher plane. You're being elevated. And you get to encounter all these people that say, your words made my world better. And that feels so good. It gives you the strength to conquer the haters of the world. They're loving you for the same reason those people are hating you. So choose the love. The second thing about the bouncy ball is the harder I throw this thing, what happens? The harder I throw it, the higher it bounces back. The harder your struggle, the stronger you become. There's that old saying, kind of cliche, but it's true in a lot of ways. Those who are, peak in high school, they peak in high school. The prom kings, the queen, all that stuff, that's not always the case. But those who are somewhat invisible in high school, adulthood, they go higher. Because they've had the struggle. They've been thrown down. So if you want to be great at anything, remember the lesson of the Bouncy Bowl. Be carefree. Be worry-free. Be childlike. Be present. There's peace in the present. That's the best gift you can ever unwrap is the present, the here and the now. All artists, we're so immersed in the now. That's why we're happy and we're creative. And we're not thinking about the judgment or ridicule of our peers. We're not a prisoner to our peers anymore. Our light is turned on. And we're shining, saying, this is how I think and feel about this situation. I hope it helps you think and feel in a better way too. If it doesn't, I'm too busy serving those who are loving what I'm writing than to worry about those who are hating on what I'm writing. Or drawing, or painting, or designing if you're an architect, or whatever it is you might be into. Are you with me so far? Is that making sense? Yeah. A stick is never just a stick. And the bouncy ball, you must bounce back every time you fall or get thrown down. And in doing so, when you encounter these critics, you learn one of the most important lessons of all when it comes to being an artist or a human being of any kind. Does anyone know what's inside this bag right here? What this is? What this is called? What is this thing right here?
Lunchbox.
Not a lunchbox. This stick is never just a stick. This is called the goat bag. Because Michael Jordan's on it. He's the goat. Any basketball? Anyway, okay, here we go. And inside the goat bag is the goat ice cream. Haagen-Dazs strawberry ice cream. This is how much I love you guys. You guys made me last night for my job to prep as a teacher. I had to eat a whole pint of Haagen-Dazs strawberry ice cream. But I love you guys so much. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to be healthy. I say, no. For them, I will. For them, I will eat 810 calories. For them, for you, I will eat. Oh my goodness gracious, 77 carbs. And 74 grams of sugar. My goodness. And 50 grams of fat. Oh, hallelujah. Man, that is some dedication to my students. Trying to be healthier now, you know? I had my cheesesteak and my Coke last night. And then I had the strawberry ice cream, the whole thing. Because I needed to be cleaned out. Oh, man. But I need to be ready for you guys. This is the best strawberry ice cream out there. And what makes it so is only 5 ingredients. We got cream, skim milk, strawberries, cane sugar, egg yolks. If you go to the store, most ice cream, most food products have paragraphs with big names you can't pronounce. If your food has paragraphs, it's probably poison. Seriously. If it has a paragraph, it's probably poison. Full of artificial stuff. What are my ingredients as an artist, as a human being? I want to be full of natural products. Authentic things. Things that only feel good and taste good when you experience it, but you feel good after you're done with it. And so what we're going to get to today is, what's your flavor of ice cream? And what's your ingredients? What's your brand? What makes you you? Now real quick, show of hands. Raise your hand if you like strawberry ice cream. Who here likes? Okay, hands down. Raise your hand if you do not like strawberry ice cream. Hands down. For all of you who like strawberry ice cream, does it change your opinion of strawberry that those in the room don't like it? You're still going to eat it, right? What's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Chocolate? Mint chip? Oreo? Vanilla? Vanilla? Chocolate? Pistachio? Ooh. Banana? What else? Favorite flavor of ice cream? Let's go. Oreo? Rocky Road? Strawberry? Dragon fruit? I've never heard of that. That's nice. Dragon fruit. Here's the thing, though. Here's the beautiful part about life. The one thing all of these flavors have in common is what?
Ice cream.
They're ice cream. But they all taste different. The texture is different. but they're all ice cream. We are all humans, but our flavors are such a wide variety. We look different, we have different personalities, different talents, different ambitions, different goals. But here's the thing. We can learn a lot from ice cream. Rocky Road is not trying to be mint chip. Strawberry isn't worried what vanilla's doing. Cookies and cream is not competing with cookie dough. You gotta learn to love your own flavor. You gotta learn to get excited about being you. Ray Bradbury said the first thing a writer must be is be excited about being who you are. Every day you walk in the room, the sign that says get excited about being you. What artists do is we love our flavor. And we're not trying to be what we're not. We're not letting those who don't love us prevent us from experiencing the love of those who do. The first person you have to love is yourself. Because if you want to be brave enough, bold enough, courageous enough to put your work out public, because it's not art, it's public, because it's just a diary. You have to love yourself enough to endure the throwdowns of the bouncy ball. You have to be childlike enough to see that the stick is never to stick. So what's going to be your flavor? What's going to be your ingredients? Stop trying to be mint chip if you're chocolate chip. Embrace who you are. Love your flavor. Now, one of my favorite flavors is peanut butter and chocolate. I love it. Here's the thing. There are people who are literally allergic to chocolate and allergic to peanut butter. That does not stop me from enjoying peanut butter and chocolate ice cream. There are people who do not like your work, who say, I'm allergic to your writing. I'm allergic to your art. I can't, it makes me sick. Bless you. I'm still producing peanut butter and chocolate. Because there are other people who will wait in lines around the building to get that ice cream if it's good enough. If your ingredients are real and authentic, don't just taste good, but leaves me feeling good when we're done. The new marker of greatness in our country needs to be goodness. That's what my life to be all about, is goodness. You know, Mr. Feeney, Boy Meets World, if you've never seen that show back in the day, his final words to his last class is do good. So Peyton goes, don't you mean do well? I think it's grammatical English. No, do good, meaning do good for others. And he says, I love you all. Class dismissed. Do good